Gotta farm, gotta farm, gotta farm for the striker. Funny me being from Indiana. Because, you know, we're known for our farmland. And here I am farming again. Technically, we're both agrarian and industrial.
Thank God for resistance.
My bro-in-law is a farmer, a proper family farmer,
at your side.
whereas I've worked mostly
Your
industrial
cash ain't
jobs.
worth a thing if you
So
don't
he's the
spend
scarecrow to my tin man.
it.
And that's funny
My
too,
friend.
because I've always seen myself as more like the scarecrow, archetypally speaking. I don't know. I think I can relate to that whole story, actually. The Wizard of Oz. Most people will find themselves throughout their lives at different points in positions where they are Dorothy. Other times they're the Tin Man. Other times the Scarecrow. Other times the Cowardly Lion. Sometimes you might even find yourself in the position of Toto. I think Toto might be comparable, archetypally speaking, to Samwise Gamgee, the loyal confidant of the protagonist.
Come on back anytime. You can never be too well armed. Get back later to see my new weapon of the day. Come
Oh.
back anytime.
I need to get my Pavlov going on here. Mountain Doom, green label.
God, I wish I was a vault hunter. When I shoot
Become a Vault Hunter. That guy was just saying that he wishes he was.
Whoa! Someone actually
Personifies the libertarian
The
idea.
latest edition of This Just In with Hunter Hellquist. This is Hunter Hellquist, Hyperion Truth Broadcasting. The bandit hordes of Pandora suffered bitter defeat today, as their scum-infested town of Sanctuary was nearly destroyed. Handsome Jack, ever heroic and forward-thinking, tricked a particularly moronic bandit into breaching the city's defenses. Had it not been for Handsome Jack's incredible mercy, Sanctuary would have been utterly destroyed. Being the hero he is, however, Jack gave the city and its denizens one final chance to repent and join the Hyperion family. You'll be waiting for their response.
my fiance.
It's Hunter Hellquist, signing off.
That looks like a Torg paint job, doesn't it?
The vault hunter? Here?
If I'm going to use a doomstick, this is the more appropriate choice for the task at hand. Yeah, maybe I'll play around with this some other time. All my Malawan sniper rifles have Malawan stocks. Uh-oh. I might need to regen rockets in the field. So I will take these. 8. I've got more stuff than I need, but I can live with it. Another Corinthian. Well parted, too. Perfect hybrid. Mix of Jake and Mal.
Hyperion reminds you that any unauthorized behavior will be rewarded with a one-way trip to the
I am
commander.
done already.
While I'm here, I might as well.
Take Marcus munitions.
I'm glad that these shops have level appropriate stuff on TVHM. On normal mode, by the time you get back here, those shops are still selling under-leveled stuff. Outwash, maybe that's it. Yeah. I forgot this place was called Outwash. I guess it's referring to the lay of the land, the water, etc.
Don't have too much fun.
This time, I'll just bypass these bastages. Jump over the rocks. Jump over the rocks when I tell you to. Well, it looks like I'm not going to be able to just bypass these. That means farming is going to take longer. And I never get anything good out of these battles. I have bigger fish to fry. Would you kindly piss off? I need to get these off my back, too.
Any bots attempting to steal iridium crystals will be congratulated for their
Oh, that's a switch.
Meet my lady friend.
Yeah. Pick it up! I can't deal with unresponsive controls.
Auto guns chewing them up.
I hate TVHM shotguns. I love torch shotguns. I'm not just farming for the striker either. So I am going to check these chests and whatnot.
Any and all supply drops lost to thresher attacks will be taken out of your theoretical pay. Any bots attempting to steal iridium crystals will be congratulated for their initiative before their public disassembling.
There's there's some clipping error here. Yeah, there's invisible walls. Wow, that sucked. I'm accustomed to more damage being done.
Turn it out.
Warning. Coming into contact with crystal runoff. Slight exoskeleton obliteration.
Heating up, baby.
See, if I just skip by all of these, they're going to be jumping down there and distracting me while I'm fighting. Oh, Slappy.
Jack is your god. Threshers are your enemy. And both consider you disposable.
There's my new slagging gun.
Any bots attempting to steal iridium crystals will be congratulated for their initiative before their public disassembling.
Just want to fight old Slappy.
Not yet.
That's all I want.
Force authorized.
Robots remember three governing laws.
Don't die so easy.
God, threshers are your enemy, and both consider you disposable.
I'll favor this over the Snyder.
Keep it up, robot. You are adequate.
Hold on a sec. Let's see.
Let's see.
Now. Slagging
Warning.
gun
Coming
with a
into
blade, I've
contact
got a
with
favorite.
iridium runoff may result in slight exoskeleton obliteration. Robots, remember three governing laws.
See if I can get up here
Your
before
God,
old
rest
Slappy
your enemy,
appears.
and both consider you disposable.
Nothing interesting. All right. Let's see how this goes. First, let me... Oh, yeah, favoring the Corinthian.
Under no circumstances are Hyperion robots to stay.
Want to meet my girlfriend?
Dang it, it has to do that every time?
Hey, no! I was gonna die.
That Doom Cleaner isn't quite accurate enough. That went pretty well. Blue Label Dull Minigun.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity.
You see how ridiculous it looks to have a scope on a stockless pistol grip shotgun? Really good accuracy though, but not the kind of accuracy that requires a scope. Structurally superfluous. Interested in a blue or better Doom Cleaner to replace my other one. One more. Two more. That's good enough. For now, anyway.
Let's see.
I had four, before I sold that Snyder, 4 Malawan sniper rifles, all with Malawan stocks, a variety of different grips. I need a level 42 replacement for this.
Almost dead? I can fix it.
That's what I wanted to do the previous time. Yeah, you can't just run past them.
I was gonna die.
Warning. Coming into contact with iridium runoff. Judson by the pressure pump.
Maybe if I jump in there, these enemies will follow me in and distract slap me. I'll try that. I've never tried that before. I need this. Arrange it this way.
Grind them up! Target acquired!
Forgot to buy more nades. It's alright, I've got this.
I'm back, baby.
They had to put a scope on it. Oh, this game loves screwing me over. I could get some use out of this. It has a dull grip to match the dull barrel. Dull barrel wouldn't be my first choice. but has a mean-ass bayonet. The bandit stock on an assault rifle or LMG or battle rifle, etc., blast rifle, whatnot, adds neither bonus nor penalty. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put my Jacob's hat on. There we go. Now I'm wearing my Jacob's hat. This doesn't need a scope.
Hyperion machines are
I know, that's the price you pay for randomly generated loot. Oh. You see it ran away. Go ahead and explode. I need this back. That's illicit, not illicit. She said it right. You know, let's try this. How does it doesn't proc enough?
All right, what do we got here?
Well, if it doesn't proc enough with a Malawan barrel, it's certainly not going to proc enough with a Vladov barrel. Non-elemental Hyperion sniper rifles, in my opinion, benefit from Vladov barrels. I know I've mentioned that before, because it partially, at least, makes up for the... What? The slow fire rate.
Any Hyperion robot able to terminate a thresher will be awarded
Bastard.
with the ability to be proud of the fact that they terminated a thresher.
Well, let's not drag this out forever.
A dying puppy. A baby in tears. If the previous statements elicited any emotional reaction, report to your supervisor for summary destruction.
Or one bogey!
You can't outrun them.
Robots, remember your three governing laws. Death is your god. Threashers are your enemies, and both consider you disposable.
I hate it when video games do cheap stuff like that. Trying to get one over on the player. Making certain situations indefensible. I've almost got all my nades back.
A reminder to all Hyperion robots. Any and all supply drops following the Thresher test will be taken out of your theoretical pay.
Oh, those
Any bots
invisible
attempting to
walls.
steal iridium crystals will be congratulated for their initiative before their public disassembling.
Leave the force. Obvious. First model disabled. Success.
Not dead yet!
Don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Do people still use that expression?
Hyperion robot able to terminate oppressor will be afforded.
I'm ready for you!
Be proud of the fact that they terminated oppressor.
What the hell? Okay, I'm getting pissed off now. Getting screwed out of everything.
I was gonna die. My house! My shields!
I know I didn't have to kill all of them, but I wanted to. Another excellent gun that doesn't need a scope. Purple labeled Ravager. Bad touch Ravager even. But the scope ruins it. I've actually found those before in vending machines reasonably priced in proportion to my funds at the time, and refused to buy one just because it had a scope that it didn't need.
A pleasure as always.
Structurally superfluous.
Nothing like a good sale. May keep you safe in your track.
No, I wouldn't mind one bit if they made it not possible.
Catch you later.
Wally reference. For guns that don't need scopes to spawn with scopes. Because it's really annoying. It's really annoying when you have an otherwise serviceable piece of equipment that becomes unserviceable because you can't aim it right. I'm going to take a swig of my drink here. A Doom Cleaner, for example, no matter what kind of accuracy rating it has, doesn't need a scope. I've seen them with accuracy ratings up in the 40s.
Turn deployed!
Brent. That's how you get past that.
Auto gun wrecking face!
Be proud of the fact that they terminated oppressor.
Atta girl!
Please do something, damn it.
Badass incoming! Cat! I was gonna die.
was trying to aim for its eyes somewhat. Oh. Striker, striker, striker. Now how will it be parted? I specifically want one that holds 3 rounds or more, 4 being the max, and it's got to have a torque reflex sight, not a scope. I'll still use this one though, no matter how it ends up. 4. Of course it would have. Oh. It's almost better than perfect because it's got a bayonet too. How are the mechanics of the Striker is a legendary long rider, by the way.
Hyperion was discouraged from being ingested by the thresher population.
How does the long rider function?
Jack was right! That bandit's a coward!
It's not an over-under. This would be better than perfect if only it had a torque reflex sight. Because it has a bayonet.
Warning. Coming into contact with iridium runoff may result in
the flavor text for the Striker in Borderlands 1 was sniper rifles are for chumps.
Enough, robot. You are adequate.
First model disabled.
Both Gage and droids themselves reference the first law.
Warning. Coming into contact with iridium runoff may result in slight exoskeleton obliteration.
Scope just makes it hard to aim. But the Hyperion shotgun barrel has no front
A
sight.
dying puppy. A baby in tears. If the
And iron sights.
elicited any emotional reaction, report to your supervisor for
The majority of
summary
ledges
destruction.
and most perps always seem to spawn optics of some sort, even if they don't really need them.
Tossing grenade!
Any bots attempting to steal steal iridium crystals will be congratulated for their initiative before their public disassembly.
Now, can I get a plasma caster?
Any Hyperion robot able to terminate a pressure will be awarded with the ability to be proud of the fact that they terminated a pressure.
I just realized I have 3 Jakes, all blue or better. 2 blue, 1 orange, and they all have pig stickers on them.
A dying puppy. A baby
Digging the striker. Oh, look at that crowdsourcing. Once again, another gun that doesn't need a scope. Even a Torg reflex sight, because it has zoom, sort of creates the illusion of there being a delay when you aim, more so than with plain old iron sights. The best type of sights to have on a shotgun are peep sights, ghost ring sight. This confuses me. So does this do 2 things? It's called a strength relic, which typically enhances melee. But here it says override cooldown rate. So I guess that means it speeds up your action skill cooldown. But does it also enhance melee? If so, by how much? It's misleading. Therefore, it gets sold. I am in the market for a new amp shield, but it's got to be blue or better. Keeping you. Now I'll go ahead and sell this. It could replace the one I have back in my stash, but I'm not currently spec'd into Onslaught, nor do I feel like re-speccing. I could sell the Octo now. I got some use out of it, like I said I would. I forget what Fandir 13 means. I looked it up on the Borderlands wiki, but I don't remember. I wasn't expecting to get a 4-shot striker on my first try. Oh, Slagging shot.
That's my girl.
I've got to remember to wait for it to go back down and then back up before I toss my turrets out. I already tossed my turrets out.
Bring it on! That's right!
I don't even need the launcher. It's just good for extra backup.
Take this!
Try to aim for the eyes as much as possible.
They're all gonna die!
Oh look, 2 in a row. This one has a scope 2 and is not as good. Oh! Nice. The bare minimum configuration of Striker that will see favoritism by me is one that holds at least 3 rounds and has Torg reflex sight instead of a slope. I'll favor that over this only because, well, I don't know, I might end up keeping this one too and switching between the two of them. Because this one is otherwise perfect. If only it had the Torg reflex sight. Also, I think this is a perfect hybrid. No, not a perfect hybrid. It has a Jacob's forearm and a Torg stock. It's actually better than what it would be if it was a perfect hybrid. More perfect than a perfect hybrid. If it shot slugs, then I could justify its having a scope.
Under no circumstances are Hyperion robots to A. Approach the local pressures, or B. Gain self-awareness.
I can't believe I scored 2 in a row. The Striker in Borderlands 1 wasn't really all that good. It wasn't really anything special unless it had XX material type.
Do not switch to suicide mode until moving is sufficient.
And the right parts to give it decent fire rate. Rocking a good loadout.
Under no circumstances are Hyperion robots.
Take a swig of my drink here. So much pig stickers.
A. Approach the local pressures. Or B. Gain self-awareness.
Oh, let me see something. This is 44, and this is also level 44. My turret wiped out one or more of these enemies over here. Noise regained most of my needs. E-Tech. Skullmasher. The Skullmasher was one of my favorite legendaries in Borderlands 1. A lot more common than the Unforgiven Masher.
When you think murder, think Marcus Munitions. Caviarentor. May it help you kill many things. Tell your friends, Marcus Munitions.
Oh, yeah, I'll go ahead and sell this. Once again, a structurally superfluous scope. Twin Magnum. Ball sheet droog. It must have a matching flat grip. I'm still going to favor the Corinthian. Oh, Lord. The only thing I don't like about this, now this is something I've always wanted. Twin shot dull pistol with a Torg barrel. It's only too bad it has a Jacob's grip. Why is that too bad? Because it doesn't make any sense to have a revolver grip on a pistol. How does the magazine feed through that grip with the contour the way it is? I know I'm overthinking it. It's a video game. Yeah, I know. It's the principle of the thing. It irks me that I'm the only person in the world who cares about stuff like that. Well, I know I'm not. Just one of the few.
Catch you later.
Well, I've got to get some use out of it. Best configuration for this would be a perfect hybrid configuration where it's a Torg grip to match the Torg barrel Moving. See what happens when you get me stuck? Stuck on the scenery. Stuck on a non-off stack. Spread. Don't make me press the spread twice.
Like that? Turret, what would I do without you?
Right. So much pig stickers. Take a swig of my drink while sprinting. Interested in a level 42 or better. Grody Malawan sniper rifle.
That feel good, huh? I can take you all!
3 in a row. And it has a skill. But it's more powerful. Three in a row would not have ever expected it, ever.
Warning. Coming into contact with a rich runoff may result in slight exoskeleton obliteration.
Oh, it's one of these. It's invulnerable.
Sit up, robot. You are adequate.
That's right!
What am I stuck on now? Ugh. Enough with that.
A dying puppy. A baby in tears. You
bet I know what I need to do. I need to slag it and then hit it with my teddy stuff. For maximum efficiency.
Grenade out!
I just stayed there. Now I have a mirror matching 4-piece set of Jakes. 1 orange, 3 blue. But I'm not going to keep that rifle. Right guns. That couldn't be more different.
Warning. Coming into contact with iridium runoff may result in slight exoskeleton obliteration.
I'm not a shoot from the hip kind of guy.
Under no circumstances are Hyperion robots to A. Approach the local threshers or gain self-awareness.
You know what I've noticed a lot when watching people play this game is they go like this. What is that? Quick scoping?
Mode until within sufficient distance from Hyperion machinery.
I hate it when people use the term quickscope to describe a style of aiming when using a weapon that doesn't have a scope. I hate it when people use the word zoom in place of aim.
Hyperion machines are discouraged.
I hate it when people use the word bullet spread. The correct term for that is minute of ankle, or MOA. Bullets don't spread. I know it's not describing a literal bullet that's literally spreading. What it's describing is minute of ankle.
Robot, remember your 3 governing laws. Jack is your god. Threshers are your enemies, and both consider you disposable.
Can I get a plasma caster? Remember, I'm not farming for Judson strike.
Hyperion robots. Any and all supply drops lost to Thresher attacks will be taken out of your theoretical pay.
Finish him. Die. Everybody die.
Robot, remember the 3 governing laws. Jack is your god. Threshers are your enemies, and both consider you disposable.
See how effective that is?
all Hyperion robots. Any and all
I'm
supply
interested
dots
in
lost to the pressure attacks will be taken out of your
plasma
theoretical
caster.
pay.
Gotta be Malawan or Hyperion. First choice Mal, second choice Hype. Also interested in a splat gun. First choice Hype, second choice Bandit. Metallic.
Any bots attempting to steal iridium crystals will be congratulated for their initiative or their
Varuk. Some sort of transfusion grenade.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity.
If I was still going shock trooper, this would be a good choice.
Nothing like a good sale. Don't have too much fun. Careful out there.
Good job, 1340. Take a swig of my drink while doing this. Who needs a sham? Yeah, I know the sham really does do it better, but still 1340's doing a good job. Now.
Ready for action.
Fast as fast can be, you'll never catch me. That was fun.
robot. Remember,
Swig of my drink again. forgot to sell stuff. I've got plenty of space.
Death is your god. The rest are your enemies. And most consider you
What hit me? I didn't see his tentacle hit me. That's the thing I don't like about these giant threshers, like those badass pyro threshers, and of course this one, is they can hit you, but it doesn't really look like their tentacles are really entirely hitting you. Wouldn't it be something if I get a fourth one in a row? That's expecting a bit. Well, we're not really expecting. I wasn't expecting 3 in a row. I wasn't expecting 2 in a row. Expectations were exceeded. But I still want one with a torque reflex set. If it ends up taking too long, I'll just take what I've got. Oh, you bastards! I wanted a fight.
Not dead yet!
a reminder to all Hyperion robots. Any and all supply drops false with pressure attacks will be taken out of your theoretical pay.
See how effective that is? Really? You're gonna pull that invisible wall shit on me again? And again, and again. I hate video game logic.
Report to your supervisor for summary destruction.
Well, I had some fun with this. I don't really technically need it. What level is it?
Let's see.
44.
Under no circumstances are Hyperion robots to A. Approach the local pressure, or B. Gain self-awareness.
I'm hearing Contra music in my head. Res Druid. Another electric Druid. Might replace the one I've got. Check that in a moment.
Able to terminate a thresher will be awarded with the ability They terminated a pressure.
Lethal force off.
Warning. Coming into contact with iridium runoff. May result
Perfect
in
pair.
exoskeleton obliteration.
And they both have pig stickers. I still like this better than the conference call.
Hyperion machines are discouraged from being ingested by the Thresher population.
Let me check something. All right, one more. One more time. There's a blue label, Bouncing Betty. Electric, by the looks of it.
Let me know if anything catches your eye.
And there's an Acid Betty.
Thanks for the scratch. You're my millionth customer. Don't let it go to your head.
Sell that one. Sell the Res, keep the Zamachat. I got some use out of this.
Farewell, friend. Set out.
Grind them up! Thanks, honey! That's right, let her mow you down!
Success.
This time I'm not even going to switch to a rocket launcher. Funny that the launcher is a backup weapon to the SMG, just because of the nature of Teddy. Sure takes its sweet time doing its intro dance. See? I didn't see its tentacle actually touch it. Huh, see? Unnecessary, structurally superfluous scope on a rabbit.
Hyperion robot able to terminate a pressure will be awarded with the ability to be proud of the fact that they terminated a pressure.
The surveyor right behind me, I think. It was.
Or B, gain self-awareness.
Really? More of that invisible wall bullshit? That's bullshit.
Until moving a sufficient distance from Hyperion machinery.
Bastard. Where did that one come from? I thought I had all my bases covered.
Under no circumstances are Hyperion robots to approach the local pressures or gain self-awareness.
Enough with the sluggish response time.
All Hyperion robots. Any and all
Well, I got 3 strikers, and not a single one had a torrid reflex. Which is sort of what I was expecting. Because this game thinks it needs to put scopes on everything.
Please do not switch to suicide mode until moving a sufficient distance from Hyperion machinery.
High quality, low prices, and no questions asked. May it help you kill many things. And pleasure as always.
Unfortunate that I have to sell this because of the structurally superfluous scope. Look at the accuracy rating. This is intended to be used at close range. Why is that the status quo? Why is that the way the majority of things are in this game? Yeah, I know it's random. But if it's random, theoretically that should mean that there's as much of a chance for things to be right as there is for things to be wrong. But that's not the case. Things are wrong most of the time in a state of randomness. So why is that? What causes that wrongness to be the status quo? If we can pinpoint that, we could pinpoint the cause behind that state of affairs. We could solve many problems. I'll check the shops.
Don't look at me.
I might do a little gambling.
Should have never tried my luck out.
Still haven't gotten a decent plasma caster
If you want to live.
in all this time. Only a bandit plasma caster with a TDR stock. I mean, TDR scope, which is all kinds of note. Because one, it's a bandit plasma caster. That means it throws its plasma blasts all over the place. And two, it has a TDR scope, which it doesn't need because of the way it functions. Once again, structurally superfluous. All the TDR SMG scope basically does is it cuts off your peripheral vision.
Feeling overburdened by money.
Oh look, it's this again. See, how do I break out of that? There.
Don't have too much fun. If he ain't dead, I'll keep you that way. Set out. Buy from me if you want to live. See you real soon, I'm sure.
I remember to clean that out this time. Now, let me check something again. Yeah, I can gamble for a bit. Oh, NPCs always getting in the way. I think this is a Jacob's scope. That means all the parts on this are Jake except for the torque stock. If it had a Jacob's quote stock unquote, and it would actually be a stockless pistol grip, which would look absolutely ridiculous with a scope. I would be willing to trade the pig sticker and 1 round capacity in order to get a Torg reflex sight in place of any kind of scope. Tease, same pattern. Also, I'll never understand, I know I bring this up a lot, but I'll never understand why they make you slash with blades that are shaped for stabbing. I could have kept that Jacob's rifle just so I'd have a 4-piece set of Jakes, but yeah, I decided not to. He's interested in a bandit launcher. Might gamble down to 1.7, no, 1.75-ish million. Oh, it has a scope. Of course, it would have a structurally, well, in that case, it's not necessarily structurally superfluous. That one is. See what I mean? You can't rely on randomness. You can't rely on unintelligent design. T's, only 1 slot off. I like the synergy, but I prefer it without a scope. Yeah, I decided to gamble down to T's, only 1 slot off. A bit more. Maybe I'll stick with 1.5 million. T's. Tease. See what the capacity is on that Hulk. I'll compare it to my blue Hulk. Keep the blue one. Tease.
Hope you've had your shots.
Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Keep it, keep it, keep it. Sell, sell, sell.
Why loot the dead when you can find from me?
I need a new Malawan Karate sniper rifle. Level 40 or better. In this case, it'll be 41. Tease. I'll accept the green one. Tease. Perfect. Bombardier. Vlad barrel. Vlad grip. TDR exhaust port. Torg reflex sight. That's a keeper. Tease. And yes, I will favor it over the purple Vlad.
Loot time! Loot time!
Tease. Might play around with that sapping rifle. Wouldn't mind having a new double tap. Another Hulk. I will only favor a green Hulk over a blue if the green has the capacity to make it able to fire 3 shots. The capacity would be 7 to 9. If it holds 7, that means it actually holds 9. Or functions as if it does.
Move time! Excuse me.
Idiot. If you hadn't been standing in the doorway, I could have gotten out faster. Oh, I hate NPCs getting in my way. I really hate that. In Half-Life 2 and both of the episodes. Here we go. That's nothing I need there. Down below 1.5 billion. Not what I want. If that was a Raquel, then that would I'd keep it.
Get your health and shields right here.
That's a pretty good droog. A plain basic droog. And since I've got that, I don't really need it. If I was playing as Sal,
Stay alive out there.
then I'd try to get a matching pair of droogs. Droogi is the correct Russian plural. I'm sure I've mentioned that before, but it's worth reiterating. Can I make it in here? Yeah. Just a bit more gambling.
Move time!
Tease. Oh. What kind of doll pistol was that? Meh.
Move time! Move time!
Tease. Alawan sniper build preference. Any barrel type other than doll. All other parts variable. Scope preference. Malawan or better. That means Malawan, Jacobs, or Hyperion. Tease. Two more. $126. I'm pretty close to 150 now.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's Portable Clinic. What can I get for you? Try not to die. Set out. Lock and load. Don't get killed. Come back.
Can I get a level 40 or better? Green or better? Or in other words, green 40 or better. Corrosive Malawan sniper rifle.
Guns. I got them. You need them.
If that was a Weisenheimer,
Tear the bad guys a new one, huh?
I'd be tempted.
My echo reception.
You will find better merchandise anywhere else. I made sure of that. Hope you've had your shots. Try not to die. Come on back anytime.
One last thing before I call it. I need to see what this new skin looks like. Miss O'Hara. Get it? Scarlett O'Hara. It looks cool. No, it looks hot. Sticking with that for now. That looks good too. That helmet. That helmet would look good with a Torg skin. Maybe I'll switch to a Torg skin next time. I'm a customization junkie. And it looks like the helmet has a Torg style. That's what it looks like to me. See you next mission, slabs.